Hey guys, so today Casey and I went to the gym and I had been wanting to do a video like this for a while. I actually had another YouTuber in mind, but we did this workout today and I really like these videos too, so I figured I would record it and do one of those I tried following. I know right now it's like really popular in the makeup department, but I've seen that they also do it in the workout. And that's why we did it. We always, not all the time, but we usually do videos with Hasfit, and we really like them, especially Claudia and Coach Kozak. We really like to follow their videos and work out with them. So we did that video today, and that's why I wanted to show you guys how we did it. And I just want to say thank you so much for everyone that actually watches my videos and that has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. There's a subscribe button down there below. Give it a thumbs up and just share these videos. Let your friends know. I'm really excited. This week, this will be the video of the week, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So don't forget, like and subscribe and share. See you guys next week.
Hey everyone, it's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia, and this is a total body workout without equipment.
All right, we're gonna get started with a light warm up. The first thing we're gonna do is a run in place plus arm crossover. So just nice light touches on the balls of your feet, slight bend in those elbows as you alternate which arm is on top. Good. All right, next we're going to loosen up your backside, your posterior. Feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to do a posterior swing. Slight bend in those knees. Just swing those hands between your legs and then arms overhead. So as you're going down, drive those hips back behind you. We're going to do an arm hauler next. Loosen up those shoulders. Feet shoulder width apart. Let's go ahead and bend over on a 45-degree angle and extend those arms out in front. So thumbs are going to be down and swim those arms out. Keep those thumbs close to you as you extend your arms back forward. All right, first move today we're going to get into is my favorite moves as well. We're going to have our feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, and then I want you to point those toes out. Now Claudia is going to do the full range of motion all the way up, all the way down sumo deadlift, where I'm going to do the bottom half. First thing that's going to move is going to be our hips. We're going to break at the hips, weight goes back in the hips, and then the knees. Now Claudia's going to come all the way up and all the way down. We're going to move into either a Bulgarian split squat or a traditional split squat. We're both, and Claudia just is in a staggered stance.
That's right.
We're both going to drop that back knee straight down till both knees get to a 90 and back up. Doing one leg at a time. We're going to move into a hip hinge abduction. So go ahead and have your legs shoulder width apart, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to bring those knees in, and then we're going to rotate those knees out and come up onto the outside of our feet. Squeeze those glutes. We're going to start with your feet together. Now we're going to jump out, spread our legs, put those toes out, weight back in the hips, and then jump back up, feet together.
And I'm going to continue with that movement.
Two. All right, moving into a one leg stiff leg deadlift. This one's not only going to test our strength but our balance as well. Feet are together, Hands are out at her side. We're gonna bend over using her hips as a hinge, and I'm gonna touch my opposite side toe with opposite side arm.
And I'm actually only coming down to my knee. So again, using our hips as a hinge, down to our knee.
We're moving into a squat plus leg lift. I'm gonna do a squat jump. Claudia's gonna do a traditional squat. Feet are shoulder width apart. Weight goes back on our hips. Squat down. I'm gonna jump. Claudia's just gonna stand up. Now we're both gonna go leg lift. Leg lift. Back into the squat. You decide if the jump is right for you or if just a traditional squat. Gonna do a hip up. I'm gonna do the one leg variation. Claudia's gonna do the two. We're moving our heels nice and close to our glutes. I'm gonna use one leg to drive off my heel, squeeze my glutes up at the top, and return. Where Claudia's gonna do both legs at the same time.
And I'm sure to squeeze, both of us are, to squeeze our glutes right at the top.
Do a high plank position, also known as like a push-up position. Core is tight, back is straight. Claudia's gonna do this one from her knees, but she's still keeping her hips down. So notice how she immediately brings those hips down and doesn't have her butt way up in the air.
Not this way either. I'm not
Yep.
extending my back either
Not
way.
hyperextended, exactly. All right, so from this position, we're gonna do a high plank row. I want you to pull back on those elbows. Keep your core nice and tight. We're gonna alternate arms. We're gonna go into a staggered push-up. So normal push-up, hands are shoulder width apart and they're in line with one another. This time we're gonna start with your left hand where it normally would be and bring your right hand back one hand length. So that's staggered position. We're gonna do push-ups from here, either here up on my feet or as you see Claudia's on her knees. And then we'll switch halfway through. Here we are in 3, 2, 1. Full range of motion. All the way up, all the way. Little combo isometric exercise. We're going to do an iso biceps triceps crusher. So it's all about the grip on this one. Let's go one arm, 90-degree angle, open that hand up. Place your opposite side hand in it. Keep it nice and close to you. Now this arm is going to press down with my tricep, while this arm is going to pull up with my bicep. And we're going to get a nice isometric contraction. We're gonna do a little calisthenics move, a little gymnastics move. We're gonna do a planche. So I want your fingers facing you, so turn those hands around and you decide if you're gonna do this one from your knees or from up on your feet. We're gonna get into a very similar position to a push-up, but only again, those arms or hands are facing backward, and I'm actually gonna let my upper body travel as far as you can up over those arms. And we're just gonna hold. We're gonna move into a triceps pop-up for this next one. Again, I'm gonna be up on my feet. Claudia's gonna be on her knees yet again. So coming up into high plank position. I'm gonna walk my hands a little further in front of me, about one hand length where they would normally be for a push-up. Claudia's on her knees. Now I'm gonna bring my elbows in to the ground and I'm gonna pop them back up. So it's nice and controlled. Elbows stay in, they don't flare out. They stay in. Next, we're gonna move into a skydiver pull-up. So we're gonna be on the ground in a prone position. I'm gonna use my towel for this one. Claudia's just gonna use your hands. You decide which one is right for you. So line down, arms out straight in front of us. I'm gonna bring my legs up off the ground and my upper body, where Claudia's just gonna bring her upper body off the ground. Now I'm gonna pull to my chest, bringing those elbows back, keeping my upper body and legs off the ground, isometrically contracting that posterior chain. We're gonna move into a pike push-up. So a little adjusted push-up, puts you more on a vertical plane, straight up and down. We're gonna start with our fingers facing one another. First step. Now I'm gonna be up on my feet, Claudia's gonna be on her knees. But either way, we're actually gonna take your upper body and put it on more of a vertical plane, straight up and down. To achieve this, you get your hands closer to you. I have my legs straight, Claudia's on her knees. Now looking back at our feet or our knees, we go straight down, bending at those elbows. We're gonna do a hammer curl.
Hammer curl.
So that's palms facing in, curl. I'm gonna use this towel, grab on both ends. I'm gonna step on it, where Claudia's gonna perform the same move with just her arms. Either way, we're going full range of motion. I'm creating resistance with my leg.
And I'm just creating resistance with myself, really.
Right.
Just squeezing as I move up and down in the hammer curl movement.
We're gonna go into a star plank. That's the look a wife gives her husband when she's not amused.
When I'm like,
Okay. Arms are out nice and wide, getting into a star position. Claudia's gonna be on her knees. I'm doing this one from on my feet. So arms are out to your side, and we're just gonna hold star plank. Wedding. All right, we're moving into a dolphin push-up. Staying down on the ground. Let's go ahead and get onto those forearms. So it's gonna start off like we're doing a normal low plank. So on your balls of your feet or on your knees, and then on your forearms. Now we're gonna do a dolphin push-up. So we're actually gonna move at your shoulders. I want you to pull your body back from the hips, look back behind you with those shoulders relaxed, and then come all the way forward up over those hands. You can even move your arms a little further underneath you on this one than you might in a normal low plank. Getting a full range of motion. Again, core stays tight. Feel those shoulders stretch as you pull back. Lie down flat on the floor. We're gonna bring our chin up, tuck our chin, and then bring our shoulder blades up off the ground, keeping our lower back glued to the ground. I'm gonna now bring my legs up and keeping them straight.
And I'm going to bring my knees up.
Now we're gonna perform a pulse with our arms. Just a 1 to 3 inch up and down movement, keeping our arms straight. So we're starting in a high plank position, back straight. I'm gonna bring one knee up and then alternate.
and I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna go at a little bit of a slower pace, just bringing my feet right back down next to one another and right back up.
You decide which variation is more appropriate for you. We're onto our backs, back into that hollow body position. Now, so again, head up, chin tucked, upper back up off the ground, and now we're gonna do flutter kicks.
And I'm doing flutter kicks, but with my knees nice and bent.
Again, it's so important to keep that lower back glued to the ground on this one. And if you have your legs out straight and you're not able to achieve that, go ahead and bend those knees until you are.
Woo!
All right, let's roll over to our sides for the next one. We're gonna do a jackknife. So one hand on my head, legs are out straight. I'm gonna bring my upper body up and then my both legs up, bending my knees and crunching, meeting in the middle.
And I'm doing the exact same movement, except I am only bringing up one leg to meet my elbow in the middle.
You decide which variation is right for you. I'm gonna do a 3-level sit-up.
And I'm gonna do a 3-level crunch.
So we're gonna come up, hands on our chest. We're gonna come up in 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. So at 3 points in this exercise and in this range of motion, you're gonna put on the brakes. You can tell it gets really tough. 1, 2, 3. Get into a low plank position. So we're in a plank position on our forearms. I'm going to be up on my feet.
And I'm gonna be down on my knees.
Now we're going to do an extended low plank. So instead of keeping those arms underneath you like you usually would, we're going to crawl those arms out and do an extended plank position. Keep your abs tight. Back stays straight still. You should be able to balance a glass off of that back. Back is straight. You don't want your butt up in the air and you don't want it sinking. We're gonna move into a little light cool down, allow us to let our heart rate come down slowly, as well as getting a little extra mobility work in. Let's go ahead and drop down to one knee. Now the first thing I want you to do is keep good posture, hands on your hips. I want you to squeeze those glutes and then squeeze your abs. And now slowly come forward. And as you do that, you'll feel a stretch down your hip flexor as well as your quad.
Nice work, Casey. Nice work. We're done with the workout, and it was a good one. It was a good one. My hair is always crazy, but that was the workout for today, guys. Now we just gotta do 15 more minutes of cardio, and we will be done.